Hey everybody, welcome to my live stream. Ooh. That could be the music in the beginning, which is completely fine with me. So, that's fine with me. That's pretty cool. So, welcome. Everybody, welcome. Yesterday I played. I want to clear some things up, man. The person I play, he thought that I was like being rude yesterday, I guess, in a way, when we were playing, and that was not the case. I was only repeating everything that he said, and he kind of took that out of context. So I know how not to. I'm just having fun playing the game. I'm having fun playing the game. Like any game I play, I have fun, and I don't try. I guess I don't get too animated when it comes to playing video games. I mean, sometimes you get frustrated and you say things, but it's just, I don't think I ever like lose my cool or, throw my remote at the monitor or TV or smash my PlayStation into the ground or my PC, like, hit it over the head with a sledgehammer. I doubt I would ever do any of those things. It's cool. I like to have fun playing a video game. Video games are meant to be fun. So my friend Donnie's on, and we're gonna, more challenges, I guess. So, that's what I do. So here we go. See if he's ready. Probably not. Doesn't want the accelerated clock. All right. Should turn fatigue off, man, but then that benefits nobody, Would say what's up to him, man, but oh gosh, he's gonna pick Cleveland. Jeez Louise. Always trying to embarrass me. There's always the likeliness of it. I'm gonna beat you with Cleveland. They're in 86. He needs the handicap.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock.
I think they ranked me back to an 80.
The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, I get to kick off first.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
Fun losing. No, not really, Donnie. I don't think I have fun losing in anything, especially when it comes to video games. This is where I feel more comfortable. Like, let's have fun, man. Even when you lose, it's not a tragedy. Life goes on. Ooh.
Play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Why would I hand myself my PlayStation remote? Because I have my PlayStation out here.
Maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Wow.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46.
Well, there's plenty of real estate.
You got to put more people on the line. It's nothing.
And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had desire.
Oh, wow. That block because oh, my gosh. You see that guy? He comes up, and then he runs into another blocker. So dumb.
They did in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the Dolphins' 39-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Mayfield.
Oh, wow. He faked me out.
Forced out to his left.
Damn it.
He can run for it, and he will.
But he had a max protect. I don't know if that I couldn't get through the line.
Good for 6 and a first down.
Browns.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Yeah, get him down.
And he'll get
Start
this
closing those holes.
27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here.
Oh,
Mayfield
he was
quickly
fell
into
behind.
the hands of Beckham. And he takes it
Oh, yeah,
down to
Beckham.
the 10-yard
Yeah.
line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of
Well,
17
that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Chubb.
Look at that hole in this block.
They'll take it
He was just in Landry. Well, Landry's a good blocker, but still it's kind of dumb.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Cody Parkey lining up.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield.
Don't
and then
rush
running it
yourself.
into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over first and 10.
All right, let's do this.
20-yard line.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh, come on, in and out of his hands.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He don't got good hands.
What you're going to need to do against those big receivers, you got to get in there and get physical with them.
He don't got good
That
hands.
time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
See, sometimes this thing does. Zone.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touch.
Shit. No. What happened? Wow. Wow. When this thing. But why does it do that? Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Whatever that was. It's been doing that a lot lately. Once it disconnects, it, for whatever reason, it doesn't. I need to get a wireless Dang, that doesn't make any sense at all.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right. All right. I'm hitting a button and I don't know. I don't know if it's a glitch in the game itself or it just has something to do with when I'm streaming. I have no idea what the hell it is. I have no idea what the hell it is. Very weird though. That's the third time that happened to me. It happened to me twice. And the game actually finished before it just left wherever it was going. I don't know what the hell. So and now that's the third time that that's happened. So, that's what it is, man. It's a good thing I'm not betting any money on these. So, create game, yes. There's off. So, that was unfortunate. So. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphin starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
All right.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I better watch that. I don't know. It could be me. I have no idea.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Whatever. Damn it!
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, you know what I did there? That's why.
Right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Now Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game?
Come on, man. Oh, my gosh.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Gaskin. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He sits. I see him sitting there. He's sitting right there. He's just waiting.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st.
This was just simply excellent defense.
I'm gonna miss this field goal. It didn't even let me pick a field goal for a play to do so, or whatever. He probably doesn't think he can make it. Probably not. This kick might be dead on arrival.
So On fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good.
Oh, man.
It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the.
What are you doing with that string, Caden?
And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done.
Yeah, that didn't. I don't know if that would have made it in actual La La Land. So.
Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done.
Oh my gosh! I went off the block.
They try and fool you.
I went off the block.
In the wrong place, but you're right about that one. He correctly.
I may not have picked the right play on that one.
Really nice play.
16 yards of first down.
First down,
Chubb. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Chubb on the carry.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
2 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he won't be close to a first down as he
Come on.
runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
On the play. It's now fourth down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh wow!
He finds Beckham.
He got him. Well, he got him.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to Odell.
Yeah, he got me on that.
46 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
Oh, that was a slant.
Receivers love slant
Jeez.
routes.
Yeah, because it took too long to develop.
Quickly, and
All the way back across the field, and the man.
move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
All right, let's do this.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And throw right side complete to Parker. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Okay, come on.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Browns.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. Gets it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Tua. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
No.
Now left side.
Yeah, he kind of got me.
And
He had to
he'll lose yardage
get
back to
me
the
triggered
29.
out there.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll take this
Yeah, I
down
picked
just
the wrong
shy of
hole.
25-yard line. 3
go through.
yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
At least the stadiums look full, unlike in real life.
But a long way to go on 3rd down. Tua going to throw.
Wow, that looked like.
And it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick.
It didn't seem like he was there. I thought he was going to keep crossing over, and that's the problem with Tua.
It was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
See, he threw that straight, and Parker was running on the slant.
All next week, situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it
It's all right.
perfectly.
It's
3
all
points
right.
in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tackle made.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The play
Yeah, you see, like they all pushed around.
And
What the hell? Yeah, he's probably gonna think I'm doing that on purpose, but I'm not. Wow. Yeah. What a terrible stream tonight. Very terrible. Very terrible. So when I do the remote like this, it disconnects. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. And that just started happening. That's new. So that's new. And I've been playing for a while. So that's new. So this remote sucks, obviously. So when I lean it back, I have to keep it logged in.
Sports. It's in the game.
I have to keep it up. I have to keep it prone. I can't move it around because the thing inside is just... I never had that happen to me before. Never. Not during any game I ever played. Not during any game I ever played. Yeah. It's funny how my friend yesterday, he was talking real quick. He was talking about how the game didn't count because the game never finished. But since he was winning these games, now all of a sudden they count. I mean, the logic is it's amazing how people flip the script when it goes into their favor. And I'm not trying to prove this as a, I'm just trying to say that what's good for the goose is good for the gander or geese or whatever. So it's not okay for me to have like, oh, well, no, that game doesn't count. But man, as soon as that happens to him, man, like, oh man, yeah, that game counts, man. All right. That's all cool. Nobody's even questioning it. Only he is, because he's keeping numbers in his head how many times he's beating me. It's some kind of, contest that he has, with me, I guess, that I don't know about. So it is what it is. Okay. Because I play the game for fun. It's good when you're winning, too. But that is funny. How when I was winning, it didn't count. But when he's winning, it counts. It's almost like uncanny. Just keep your game. No, it's not about keeping my game from stopping. You knew since day one, and I told you that my remote sucks. So my remote is the problem. It's not only, yeah, it's only for you to keep score. You have it, you want to know how many times you beat me because it matters to you.
Jason Sanders.
You know, I'm glad he's getting the ball first, but not every time. Oh, I can't tilt my remote. If I tilt the remote, it will mess up. So I have to keep it at the angle. So I have to get Sarah on the phone to bring me my beers. Because if I set this down, it's going to...
Carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Winning and having fun is awesome. Yeah.
The defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because
I missed him.
Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
One down.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
I forgot what play I was in. That was a fantastic play. I don't know if it was... I don't remember what play it was. Oh, here it is. Just a quick fire.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Woo!
Into heavy traffic and it's
Ginkle! Man, Ginkle!
picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to get the football.
Oh, I almost did the remote again. I almost dipped it.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon.
I want to move my
Fans are thinking right now,
my keyboard too, just in case that's the problem. I don't know what the hell it is.
first throw of the game, but
I never noticed that when your remote disconnects that it leaves,
he's able to wipe things away pretty easily.
quits the game. So weird.
10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
Oh, he was wide open by himself too, man. I didn't see him until it was too late.
Joby in for the sack.
That play was hard to see.
I'll never have that play again.
And all of a sudden,
Never.
it's 3rd
Never will I ever see that play again.
2nd and inches.
Yeah, I know you like the idea of taking a shot on 2nd and inches, but you can't take a sack for that big of a loss.
That's the one thing you cannot do.
Whoop.
They gave it up, and now
Whoop.
they're way behind the chains.
Woo!
This into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 40 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
It's so hard for me to keep my controller because I always want to lean it over. I always want to lean it back. Hey, Sarah. Oh, hey, can you bring me I can't get up because every time can you bring me a beer? Because every time I tilt my remote, it leaves the screen.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I gotta get some tape. This is so stupid. My arm's already starting to hurt.
A run for Nick Chubb. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Oh, I know, right? So cute. My arm is starting to hurt already because I have to hold my remote straight up.
The guy who made the play, we often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Brought him down. He's brought down back at the 40.
On third down, Mayfield.
Damn, again with the screen.
Finds Beckham complete.
Ugh.
And all the way in. Touchdown,
Thank you.
Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 60 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And sometimes those
I'm scared like anything, little thing I do
tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets said
doesn't make for a good. Ooh, damn it, Sarah. Oh, let me see if I can do this with one freaking hand.
He went all the way into the end zone. So they'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple.
Oh no, I got it. Thank you. Oh, which way is he going?
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard.
I almost tilted it all the way right there.
The pickup, and that's a first down.
It's gonna be something talking about in the stream, man. It's like I need to get me a wireless remote, and I say it time and time again, so I don't have this issue.
Here's Tagovailoa on first
Wait, oh my gosh, I threw it.
This will be a block sack. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Oh come on, that guy glitched over there.
The screen operates against
Did you see that?
If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzer to get there.
Wow. I'm gonna go back and look at that. What? 31 seconds.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the open.
I'm more nervous about like making sure I don't make this remote do stupid
Obviously,
things.
no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
These two teams all tied after one. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Number 24.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is caught.
He got it.
Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought
He got it.
The
Not even gonna be mad about it.
Successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
Why did he run? Oh, he walked away from the tackle.
It'll make this a
Jeez
3rd and
Louise.
about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Mayfield keeps it himself. Now Mayfield lost the football, but I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive, and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38 for 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The stop made
officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because
I'm trying to just...
They're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no
I'm just
gain.
trying to do what I do.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
What do I do here?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
Now 4th down and 1.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it.
I got that, man.
At the first as they'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, here's Breida. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Trying to keep this remote up, man, and trying to stay focused is so weird.
Running out of the gun here, Breida.
Oh, yeah, baby!
Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken
Sorry.
the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Oh man, the remote almost went down. Oh my god, man, come on, man. If anybody's listening to my stream, can I get a? Anybody has an extra wireless remote around that they would like to offer up to a brother?
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout.
I need a remote badly.
7 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Xavier Howard finally doing work.
Why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
And that'll do it for the
Shit,
82nd.
my arms are starting to, or not my arms, excuse me, my hands are starting to hurt.
Now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the
I gotta hold this
first as the
so
second half
straight.
gets started. This will make it into the end zone.
It's difficult too because I can take a dip at any time.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
And the Browns pressure gets to him
Yeah.
that time, and he's going to go down.
A sack.
Yeah, good coverage, and I wasn't gonna let that go,
On the scoreboard,
but I couldn't.
I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
16
It
yards.
looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Damn.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard
To
line.
DeAndre Washington.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
5 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Tua. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh shoot, man.
On the delay, here's Breida. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32.
Tua going to throw. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs.
I just don't feel comfortable, and I can't move around right now because my everything hurts the way I'm holding this remote.
Making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Oh man. Hope you guys can see this on the camera the way that I'm like positioning myself so that it doesn't mess up anymore.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on from the right hash.
Oh my gosh.
6-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good.
Become
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives me a little bit of lead.
I can't even do a fair catch in the end zone.
But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
I'm holding this straight up, man, dude.
Completion, 2nd and
Crazy,
10.
man.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to the defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And
That they'll do. They'll jump over the okay. That they'll do. Gotcha.
Question is, can this offense step up and make that play? 'Cause that's
I can't get to the quarterback. That guy that was in front of me 10 times better.
Mayfield on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Mayfield and his Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Oh, he fell down.
He completes it to Beckham. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will
I'm going to get it back to this game and stretch because of the way that I'm doing this.
in Miami. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
No.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
7 yards. 1st down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
Oh, does he come back up? Oh, he comes back up? Oh, if he scrambles, he'll come back up.
From the snap, he certainly looked like
Gotcha.
he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield, and he'll take it into the end zone.
I was gonna cover that middle too.
The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry, and the Browns are back within a score. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
They're still home.
My
Now
legs.
they look at the score and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over yet. Let's keep battling.
14.
Parkey adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here.
Parkey.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general. And the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, Take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. To the right side and complete to Washington.
Tagovailoa.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
5-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be swallowed.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
5-yard line.
Oh,
And
okay.
plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to DeAndre Washington. Brings up third down.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Oh, out of bounds! Out of bounds!
Took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like the aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball,
Yeah, hold the remote up so it doesn't go down again.
Big momentum play.
He's back to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Mayfield.
No,
On the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, wow.
Finds Beckham complete. And he'll be
Shoestring
marked down
tackle.
deep on Miami's
Damn.
field.
I fucked that up.
Big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 47 yards.
Well, he got it.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
He got
And they
it. Found it.
take
He
it
found the
away
play.
in the final minute.
Touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
Yeah, and I don't know how to call timeouts.
You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say
And I'm just trying to hold the remote straight up, too.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I was like, well, I could have made that left-hand pass, but then it would have.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequence.
And he can't get a throw off. He's
I wasn't going to try to throw a pick.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
I thought he would have already went, and he didn't, so that's what it was.
Back to throw is Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
He doesn't have the arm strength.
17.
On third down, a run from Breida. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him.
Oh, now I can move my legs. Ooh.
A 4-yard gain.
Nothing happened.
It's fourth down.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to
Now watch this. Let me see if I guess my theory.
fourth quarter lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that.
So what is it that does it?
Lead in the fourth quarter.
What the
All
hell?
it's about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over,
Doesn't make any sense at all.
looking to come back and then
How why
finish
that
the
does
game,
that?
sealing it
Then.
on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
Ooh, that way I could have been sitting right here that whole time. I did good in that game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has
Two
been a
takeaways.
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
See, but what the hell? Now it's
And with
not.
that, we sign off from
Yeah, whatever.
Miami.
I don't understand what's going on then. I don't know why it's doing that. Don't be more concerned over that than this. See, it does do it. I know I wasn't freaking crazy. No, I'm not crazy, man. So, why does it do that? And then why doesn't it do it? Why does it only do it half the time? It's ridiculous. So, it was good I was able to do that. So something inside this remote makes my game reset.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
And I can't even use it to pause. Alright. Well, I can't play without fear still because it's going to do that. So I just got to keep holding up. But I'm going to take a real quick break after I start this game. I'm going to see if I can stand this remote up so it doesn't do that. I bet you as soon as I do it, it does it. Yeah. I don't know. I bet you it disconnects. I'm just gonna leave it like that and see what happens. Hey babies. Hey. Who is this? Levi and who? Aw, you guys are so cute. You guys are gonna fall right through there.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins
Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Ooh, he gets the ball first. No! Because it was in stamp, because of the remote. It's because of the remote again. Obviously, there's something seriously fucked up with it, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Buggers. I can play properly. I'm not even gonna use it as an excuse for these games, but it's kind of like I'm waiting for it to happen now, which is making me have a terrible time. Because I like jerk my remote around. I need a wireless one.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
So, and that game didn't even start yet. Terrible stream tonight because of the fact that I can't really do anything. And it started doing it yesterday. Before that, I was never having that happen to me. So whatever's going on is like starting to be really, really annoying at this point. So it's just one of those annoying things, man. That's an ugly motherfucker right there, the dude.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd.
Let's run it with Christian McCaffrey. Dolphins run defense isn't that great. Quick wins on Twitter. Let's see, get the ball first.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this carries into the end zone.
Come on, man. You're almost getting ready to let him get away with that one.
Shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Christian McCaffrey with the carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Right on schedule.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized.
That's Levi and Caden.
Get off the field and didn't get it done.
I went to move him and
Second down.
Caden wrapped himself around Levi and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Quick slant. Caught by
Who's that? Is that you?
He's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Christian Wilkins. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Second down.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater going right side here, and that's complete.
Okay.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Bridgewater on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound.
I tried to go a different way because I don't know what I'm doing. I got the remote down right now. It's like I just can't move it. It's not an angle thing. It's like it's loose.
28-yard line.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately
Anything can trigger it, so I'm not, not exactly sure what it is.
Bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
And that is incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes it can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 4th
It makes for another good game sometimes when you're trying to actually play a game and then you have
this will be fielded at the 17.
issues. You don't have this when you play on the PlayStation.
Back 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Their own 28-yard line.
Play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now on 2nd and 13. Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Because I knew that was one of the other one of the possible things that we could do with him.
Screen pass looked like it was coming together.
And usually when you're throwing a screen pass, the offensive line, and I'll have to wait and see if that's what the offensive line does. But that guy was too slow for me to handle. So I'll switch that guy up to somebody who can run that way. It's fine.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
49-yard line.
Bridgewater
Power
throwing
always
complete
gets
here
beat
to
on
Moore.
Power
And
always
he's
gets
got
beat on
another
the cross.
first down as he's brought down at the
Always
Dolphins'
gets beat on that
28.
stupid cross.
A
I
gain
don't
of
understand why.
After one on
He
EA
does good
Sports.
man coverage.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And
Yeah, Howard,
inside
man.
the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Carolina.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Flush to his right.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
go
right
up,
now.
man, and then it kind of.
Take this one up to about the 13.
Like sometimes I don't. Yeah, I do know.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
3-yard line.
Here's Gaskin. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for the Dolphins. Given 42 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He'll find Williams on the slant. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a 1st down pickup.
Just trying to get everything in the groove here.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin.
See, how come I can't hit the R2 and just be like,
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
13-yard line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. As his guys are 1st out of the scoreboard here this afternoon.
and that should have been up and over, not going directly to his guy to pick it off. But that's where it was headed. Still didn't like that pass.
Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7.
But it's depending on the overall and the and what you're playing. So that's what it is. I haven't played with different teams. I think it's boring.
This will make it into the
Not really
end zone.
competitive at all.
And
But whatever.
he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now.
And then he was going to say, oh, yeah, I was throwing up passes like he was throwing up when he said he was playing with Detroit and he threw those 5 picks. He was just throwing up passes.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Whatever, man.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 75 yards.
It's going to keep things interesting.
The Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone.
I want to return one. I want to return one and make it.
Yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10. At their
The Dolphins at the line ready for for their next drive. A good balance attack for that
Wish
last
Tua had
touchdown
an arm.
drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
On the defensive side.
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Brees.
Woo! Where are you going?
And
Oh
a
my
5-yard
gosh.
gain gets him to the 42.
Complete.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40.
Tua gonna throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get
It's almost better that way. It's almost better that way. That was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
What's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Tua, the final shot before half. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston.
I did that.
Be brought down as time is now run out on
Ooh.
this first half of
I guess,
action.
like I said, I was trying to hold. It doesn't matter how I hold my remote.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL.
It just,
and
I
it's
can't
on EA Sports.
wiggle it, I guess.
And we
But still,
welcome
it's the
you
same
back
thing. Might as
live
well hold it
now
straight
inside
up.
the booth alongside Charles
I don't
Davis,
understand, man. You gotta put duct
set
tape on
and
it.
ready to rock
I have no
for the
idea.
third quarter. Set
I'm
and
freaking
ready to
out,
go
man,
for
because I
the
know it's gonna
second half.
probably
One
disconnect
touchdown
me.
apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, I can't hit
And he'll be
speed
brought
the
down
booster.
shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
I've been getting my picks under control. Only reason why I threw that one is because it's like Hail Mary. He even went the wrong way when he was up in the air. So
Side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first
see
down.
when you jump left.
Maybe a
Is it
yard up to
this
the
part though
29.
that it could be?
Now, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And again this time to the tailback. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's
I'm having
short
fun.
of the first down. Just a yard
Do
on
it.
the
See
run
how
there,
good
that's
you
going
are.
to bring us to a 4th down.
4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Another run with Gaskin, and he won't get there.
If I would have had it the first time, I would have been able to
So certainly an interesting call
execute
there to go
whatever
for it. And the
I'm trying to
Panthers
do.
are going to get it back in
But I couldn't do it.
position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
To Christian
All
McCaffrey.
defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and and puts it right out there with a nice pickup.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Bridgewater. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Bridgewater with a keeper. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
The 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. On the sneak, it's Bridgewater. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Teddy Bridgewater keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
I want to try to return. I want to try to return a punt for a touchdown.
14-7.
Oh, yep, you lost that one.
Joey Slide.
That's what it does.
For Carolina.
Joey Slide now to kick off after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 and now on 1st down.
Oh, he got me.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Jeremy
Oh, they got me on the screen. I seen that coming, man. I just threw it anyways. It's fine.
6 for a Panther touchdown.
Point after.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this.
Yeah, I
team
kind of
does. Read like a
let
book.
that
He
one
read it
go.
like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
7-yard line.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's the end of the
And that is going to do it.
Well, that was a crazy freaking play.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Caught left side, Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Tua now on first down. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. They run again with Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football.
Do what I can.
And he found the spot there,
Yes.
went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way. All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall.
like it when it does
So I
that.
wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I didn't like that. I didn't like
5
that.
yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First down, Panthers.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. It was Raekwon Davis with the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On second down, McCaffrey. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. To throw is Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people don't question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On first down, here's Breida. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He knows how to call timeouts when they don't.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get
Even
out
though
of
I knew
bounds,
that
that
there
allows
was
them to
somebody in the
call
middle.
another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Panthers.
Bridgewater to throw.
Oh!
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by
This will go into overtime.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We're going to overtime.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out.
Because I can't call timeouts.
Try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw is Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
first throw in overtime for Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And it is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Turnover on downs.
And they give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that
I don't know.
game.
I think I feel good about that. I feel good about that game. I feel good about the games I played tonight. Some tough losses. Still had fun.
That'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL
I love running it, I guess.
EA Sports.
I'm a rusher, man. I got to get that going because to his arm, like I said, T-Rex, like he doesn't really have the momentum to throw the ball downfield. But when I'm able to get that running game going, you can see what I'm able to do on the ground. So just got to keep at it, man. Keep with that running attack and the defense. The key of that one was to get Christian McCaffrey under control. I was able to do that. So he had a couple of screen passes, and I think he had a touchdown. So yeah, so 81. So I don't know. It was quite interesting. So I win. Care how I won, and I had a balanced game, and you see the stats. Let's go back and look at the stats here. 92.9. My completion was 13 of 16. 173 yards. Completion percentage 81%. I mean, yards per attempt, he had me at 10.9. Longest pass 75. That was from that screen pass. And you can see T-Rex arm 23. So. And then Curtis Samuel from that, and then Bridgewater, and then Chin. I don't know. It's all about like maintaining the run the game, I guess, for me personally. So it's always crying emojis and the laughing emojis. The fact of the matter is, I won, and he almost could have got me to, further his point, but in a couple of those games and the ones that were like trying to leave, why is my thing vibrating? I feel like it's weird. But my Dolphins will always reign supreme. No matter what you try to throw at us, and we may not win every game. That's obvious to real life and the season that they play. And yeah, but I'm gonna stick with them. I think we got a lot of promise, and as long as because I'm the one who's controlling the defensively, and sometimes when I'm on the field, like I can get the run game under control. Mostly, it's the passing that I need to work on with my pass defense. And if I can find a perfect, because in previous Maddens, you're able to find that perfect, run pass, defensive play to where you're able to be successful. They make this one a little bit more difficult, especially when you're going down the middle. And I haven't noticed that just with him, with Donnie, but everybody keeps that linebacker right there in the middle because the game is kind of like if the middle of the field is not protected. Because even in zone, it's like, where did the cover guy go? He went somewhere else. He went and took a nap. So, I mean, besides the middle of the field, I think my guys do cover well, man. It's just those crossing routes. And Howard in real life, he's a number one corner. He can go across. He can go left to right and east to west and north to south. It doesn't matter. He's that dynamic of a corner. So when I see that him getting beat on a slant route, it doesn't even make any sense. So they need to fix that real quick because Howard's a 99. Let's be honest. So he led the league in interceptions, and it was good for him. So, but that was my last game. If you guys like the stream, I'm going to keep this up. I don't even care. I mean, there's a couple of games where my controller did a fits and ended up leaving the game early and brought me back to my main screen. And so, yeah, I got to get a wireless remote. Donations. But if you like the stream, please hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe if you want. And if you want to support this stream, click the link below.